Welcome to the Joy Inspired podcast. I'm Nikki Cruise, and I'm thrilled to explore with you what it means to walk in a faith-infused business. This is your space to find powerful tools and insights, to build with resilience, and to create impact through your unique purpose, discovering a joy that only God can provide. Together, let's embrace a business journey anchored in faith and empowered by joy. Let's jump in. Hey peeps. Welcome back to the Joy Inspired podcast, the place where faith meets business and we shake off the world's way of doing things so that we can step boldly into God's plan for our entrepreneurial journey. I'm your host, Nikki Cruise, and your business bestie, faith-filled encourager, and let's be real, the girl who will absolutely call you out with love if you start slipping into any shady marketing tactics. Today, episode number 12. 12 represents completeness. And I don't believe that if we are marketing without integrity, we can be complete. So today's episode is marketing your business with integrity. No tricks, just truth. It's a big one we're tackling today when we talk about marketing with integrity, because let's be honest, there are a whole lot of sleazy, manipulative, smoke and mirror marketing strategies floating around. And if we're not careful, we get sucked into them faster than a toddler with a permanent marker in a white carpeted room. But here's the deal. We don't have to market like the world. We are called to a higher standard, to a standard where integrity leads the way. Honesty builds trust, and where God gets the glory in everything we do. So grab your drink, coffee or tea or water, and let's dive in. Why does integrity matter so much? Marketing isn't bad. Let's get that straight. Marketing is important, not just for your business, but personally. So it's how we see marketing and how we do marketing that makes all the difference. The world's way is all about getting quick wins, false urgency, and preying on people's insecurities. But what does God say about that? God's way, it's built on trust, truth, and transformation. Proverbs 11:3 says, the integrity of the upright guides them, but the crookedness of the treacherous destroys them. I know which one of those I'd choose. Listen, your business is more than a money-making machine. Your business is also a ministry, opportunity to serve people in a way that truly honors God. And that means we market with honesty, no exaggeration, no false promises. You don't have to pretend to be someone you're not. And value first. Focus on genuinely helping people before getting something from them. Some of the marketing traps we can avoid, because peeps, we're not about that life. Fake urgency. What is the feeling that comes up in you when you see a website that says, hurry, this deal ends in 5 minutes, and then you come back the next day and, yeah, it's still there? Don't do that. If God is your provider, you don't have to manipulate sales. That good old clickbait and exaggeration, saying the one secret that will change your life forever. It's just drinking more water. Stop. Be clear and truthful about what you offer. And there is only one thing that brings true transformation, and that's God. How many programs or products out there do you see that make promises to transform your life, when we know that God is the only one who can transform your life? Don't do those shady pricing tactics, raising prices just so that you can slash them before a sale. People see through that and instead offer genuine value and let your product stand on its own merit. Marketing with integrity, the kingdom way. So, how do we actually market with integrity? This is also the jump way. I have to tie in my signature method somewhere. Joyful service. Approach marketing as an act of love, just strategy. Colossians 3:23 says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Unique value. Highlight what sets you apart. Do it truthfully. If you're offering transformation, make sure you can deliver on that. Message with purpose. Don't just sell, educate, encourage, uplift. That brings service forward. Persistence in truth. Stick to ethical marketing, even when shortcuts look so tempting. Easier, quicker, more money, and prayer first. Always consult God before launching that next marketing campaign, because who needs another failed Facebook ad nightmare? And that can be avoided with prayer. So there you have it, the jump way. And jump for our program stands for joyfully unleashing a more powerful purpose. But for marketing, joyful service, unique value, message with purpose, persistence in truth, and prayer first. Why two P's? Because we serve a God of abundance. And what are the blessings of marketing with integrity? Why does it work? Because, yes, all those other ways seem to be working for so many others. But are they really working? Is their joy, is their happiness long lasting, or is it only there when they get the check and it disappears when they get to look at themselves in the mirror? The real reward of marketing with integrity is what makes it work best. Let's be honest. Sometimes the world makes it look like cutting corners and using sneaky tactics get you ahead faster. But that's just more of those smoke and mirrors. The truth is that marketing God's way leads to long-term success. It leads to fulfillment and joy, and ultimately hearing the greatest words ever spoken. Well done, good and faithful servant. When you are marketing with integrity, you build a reputation that lasts. Proverbs 22:1 says, a good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than gold and silver. When you market with honesty, people trust you. And trust is priceless. It's the difference between having a one-time customer versus loyal, raving fans who come back and send referrals your way. You don't have to keep convincing people to buy from you. Your integrity speaks for itself. When people know that you are honest, they feel safe investing in your products, in your services. And when trust is high, sales follow. Without the needs for pressure, manipulation, or tricks, those people don't stay. Marketing with higher integrity doesn't just bless your business, it blesses your soul. You sleep better at night. There's nothing worse than feeling like you have to keep up a facade to maintain your success, and it's exhausting. When you operate in truth, you never have to second guess yourself. There's no guilt, no wondering, did I just stretch the truth? Did I manipulate that sale? No, it's just that incredible peace. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about making money. It's about making an impact. And when you lead with honesty, that impact is genuine. You attract the right clients when you're leading with integrity and marketing honestly. It's not just anyone you're selling to the right people. Have you ever felt totally drained because you've been dealing with the wrong clients? The ones who buy one thing and then demand a refund because they didn't read the details? Or the one who's constantly haggling for more than they're entitled to? So often, this is the result of how they were marketed to. When you market authentically, you attract more people who align with your message and your values, and people who align with your mission. You get clients who are excited to work with you and who appreciate your expertise and who will actually get the results because they came in with the right expectation. And the best part is that God will say, well done. And that's the ultimate win. Let's not forget who we are ultimately working for. Again, Colossians 3:23 reminds us, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. How many times do we need to say that to remember it? When you choose integrity over compromise, you're honoring God with your business. And whether you see the results immediately or not, God sees your faithfulness. And let's be real. When you step into heaven one day, you're not going to be thinking about your profit margins or how many leads you had on Instagram. The only thing that matters will be hearing those words. Well done, good and faithful servant. And that's from Matthew 25, verse 23. Success in God's kingdom isn't about worldly gains. It's about that internal impact. And when we market with integrity, we're not just growing a business, we're building a legacy that honors God. So stay the course. If you've ever felt discouraged because it seems like dishonest businesses are thriving while you're over here trying to do things the right way, don't lose heart. God blesses faithfulness. Psalm 37:7 says, be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. Keep sowing seeds of honesty, excellence, and service, because integrity-driven success might take longer to build, but it lasts so much longer, feels better, and it really does bring that true joy. And the best of all, you'll be standing before him one day and hear those words. An unknown author says, if you have to trick people into buying, you'll have to trick them into staying. Phew, that must be so exhausting. Your ideal customer will come when you market with honesty, clarity, and that heart to serve. And trust me, that kind of marketing, it really does last longer than any sales gimmick you could ever imagine. So, your action step for this week, take a look at your marketing. Ask yourself, would I be comfortable standing before God and saying, I ran my business this way? If that answer is even a little shaky, let's make some tweaks. And if you need some help, well, that's why we have our Jump community. We're in business doing the kingdom way. So I encourage you that as I wrap up for today, if you enjoyed this episode, if you are wanting to step into more integrity, take it to God in prayer and share this. Share it on Instagram. Tag me at yourinspiredpodcast.com. I'd love to see how you are marketing with integrity. And if you haven't yet, go leave a review on Apple Podcast. It helps spread the joy to more faith-filled entrepreneurs like yourself. And until next time, stay joyful, stay bold, and go market with integrity, my friend. And please don't forget that if you did slip in one of those worldly traps, one of those worldly get clients quickly without serving them honestly, ask God for forgiveness and change your ways because there is no condemnation. Just switch it up and do it God's way. Blessings all. Look forward to catching you next week. Thank you so much for joining me on the Joy Inspired Podcast at www.joyinspiredpodcast.com. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can get this and every other episode that comes out. We have lots of great stuff coming and you don't want to miss it. So make sure to hit that subscribe. I am so grateful for all the reviews and comments, and I look forward to serving you in next week's episode.